How do you make pizza dough in a food processor? Have you ever wanted to make pizza dough at home but felt overwhelmed by the process? Well, making pizza dough in a food processor is a simple and efficient way to get delicious results. Let's break it down step by step. First, you need to activate the yeast. Start by dissolving active dry yeast and a small amount of sugar in warm water. The ideal temperature for the water is around 105 to 115 degrees Fahrenheit. Let this mixture sit for about 5 to 10 minutes until it becomes foamy. This step is important because it ensures that the yeast is alive and ready to work. While the yeast is activating, prepare your food processor. Fit it with the metal or dough blade. Next, add your dry ingredients, which typically include all-purpose flour or bread flour and salt. Pulse these dry ingredients together for a few seconds to combine them evenly. This helps distribute the salt throughout the flour. Once your yeast mixture is ready, it is time to combine everything. Turn on the food processor and slowly pour the yeast liquid through the feed tube while the machine is running. Process this mixture until it forms a ball that pulls away from the sides of the bowl. This usually takes about 30 seconds to 1 minute. After the dough has formed, add a little olive oil through the feed tube and process briefly again. This will help incorporate the oil evenly into the dough, giving it a nice texture. Now it is time to remove the dough ball from the food processor. Lightly coat it with olive oil to prevent it from drying out. Place the dough in a large bowl or a sealed plastic bag. Cover it and let it rise in a warm place. You want to allow it to double in size, which typically takes about 45 minutes to 1.5 hours. Once the dough has risen, transfer it to a lightly floured surface. Gently stretch or roll it out into your desired pizza shape. Be careful not to tear it or create thin spots, as this can affect the final product. Now you are ready to add your favorite toppings and bake your pizza. This method of making pizza dough in a food processor is quick and effective. It mimics the hand kneading process but saves you time and effort. Remember, using warm water is key for activating the yeast properly. Pulsing the dry ingredients first ensures even mixing. Adding liquids slowly helps the dough come together without becoming too tough. This technique allows you to create a dough that is elastic and has a good structure, perfect for pizza crusts. Just be mindful not to overprocess, as that can toughen the dough. With this method, you can make one large pizza or divide the dough to create two smaller pizzas. Enjoy your homemade pizza night with this easy and delicious pizza dough recipe.